Welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Today we're going to be making a French donut called Crullers. And so let's get started. Very minimal ingredients. And as I go through the recipe, I'll explain you the ingredients. The ingredients should also pop up here. So in my stove, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 cup of water. Into the water, I'm going to go ahead and add 7 tablespoons of butter. Now this is unsalted butter. And we're just gonna wait until this melts. Butter has melted. To this butter, I'm also going to add some vanilla bean paste, and this is the concentrated vanilla bean paste. This is the Madagascar vanilla bean paste, and I like using this because it doesn't have alcohol in it. Just gonna stir this. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit here, and to that we're going to add 1 cup of white all-purpose flour. Okay, now we're gonna cook this, and it's going to resemble a pâte choux dough. So we're just going to make sure we cook this, and I'll tell you when you're going to know that this is ready. So we're just going to keep this on the stove, and we're going to keep on cooking this. So now the mixture has been really nice. It's cooled down. Took about 4 minutes, and now I am going to start putting eggs in one by one. Egg number 3. Egg number 4. Now I'm going to let this go for about 4 minutes. I'm going to come back and show you. It's going to be really nice, silky, and smooth. So about 4 minutes I'm going to let this go, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how it looks. So at this point, see how everything just came together, and look at how beautiful that looks. Now in between, what you want to do is you want to stop your mixer and make sure that you get all everything from the side, so you're not leaving anything out, just like that. Now the fun begins. So we're going to take our mixture and just going to get everything together just like that. Okay. Now you need a pastry bag, and you also need to get your oil starting to warm up there. So we're just going to turn that on, and you need to get a tip. This one is a 1M. It's the biggest star tip that I have, but you can also use a 2D. I'm just going to put that in there. Okay. That's perfect. And you can use a cup if you like. It works for me just like this. And I'm just going to take my batter and spoon it into our pastry cups, pastry bags. Now, what I have here is I have a baking sheet that I have lined up with parchment paper that are cut in squares. We're also going to be making a sugar glaze and a chocolate glaze ganache to be put on top for them to be dipped in. So I'm just gonna go through this. And what I did with the parchment paper is I just took some spray and sprayed them on there. I don't know if the camera person will be able to catch this. See, it's been sprayed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start from one end. I'm going to make a circle. I'm going to come back and I'm just going to lift. Now, this is completely okay if you get these. What I did forget was you can get some water, and we're just gonna dab, just take a little bit of water, just like that, and just dab it on top so the point is not showing. To me, they look like Christmas wreaths, and they're just really, really gorgeous. And you can make these as big or as little as you like. But I'm telling you, these are super fun to make. Okay, so and don't fill your pastry bag up too much. You're gonna have a hard time with pushing down on it. Okay, so take some in my hand like this and drop it in the oil. And that tells me that my oil is ready for frying. That is perfect temperature. Now, if it doesn't bubble like that, then don't put your donuts in there, because it's just gonna soak up a whole lot of water, a whole lot of oil. I apologize. I'm just gonna take this out. Okay, so now, very, very simple. I'm just gonna take this. I'm just gonna, and they're gonna slide right off. And if they don't, let them sit there. It's okay. We'll take they'll just come off really easy. See? Okay, I think I'll be able to get one more in there. Move these out of the way. What you want to do is you also want to get a some paper towels ready on a cookie rack or a plate, doesn't matter what it is. And what you want to do, I like using chopsticks for this, so I'm just gonna turn it, and you see how it has like a really nice almond color to it? That means that our top is done. They look amazing. So like without any baking powder or baking soda or yeast, look at how puffy they're becoming. Now, I'm not going to stop the video because I really want you to see this. For the people who are bored, you guys can fast forward, hit the forward button, but really want for those that really want to see how it's done, then this is for you. So you see how this one here, it's really nicely colored on both sides. So at this point, I'm going to take them out, just like so. Okay, so this is how I do it. What I do is I'm just gonna hold them a little bit on the on top of the thing, on top of my oil, so the oil kind of drips off, and then start adding my other. Whoop, that one just came off right away. Okay, so basically I showed you the first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, finish all these up. When I come back, we're going to be starting to dip these in our chocolate. We're going to get some with powdered sugar. We're going to get some glazed and some with sprinkles. We're just going to have so much fun. All right, so all fried. I'm all done frying, and now it's been really fun doing these. And so I got the just the glaze here, and I've got the chocolate ganache. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do one of them. So I'm going to put it in, and I'm going to twist it just a little bit, just like that. And you want your glaze to cool down just a little bit before you start dipping. Okay. Try and get whatever excess you can out from there. Now, these are really fun because you can start decorating them however you want. So I showed you one chocolate. So for the chocolate, like, you can either take these really big sprinkles, or you could take these really small sprinkles, or you could take both. So we'll do both. So we'll do just a little bit of the small sprinkles. Come back and add just a couple of the bigger sprinkles on there. See that? Just beautiful. The other thing you can do is just take some powdered sugar and sprinkle it with just brown powdered sugar, just like that. Just like that. And you've got one with powdered sugar. You can then take another one and put it here. Let me put this right here so you can see. Oh, guess what? This one's going to be double dipped. I didn't want to do that, but that's okay. So again, you want to get all the excess off of it. And these, again, you can either do the small sprinkles or the big sprinkles, whatever you like, or you could leave them just the way they are. So these are great to get kids in the kitchen. Actually, I had both my girls helping, and they're just super fun. Just make sure you get all the excess. Try and get all this excess out. And you know, as you rotate it, it's also going to start setting. And so I have some that are already done that I am dying to show you. And here they are. So now comes the taste test. And if you've been with me for as long as I've been on YouTube, which is about 3 years now, you should know that I'm a chocoholic. I love chocolate. So we're gonna do a double dipped, and I forgot, you could also double dip it. So I double dipped chocolate. Now I have diabetes, so I'm just gonna have one bite. So, you know, you can always have a dessert, but you know, you have to be the judge of how much you're gonna have. So I'm not gonna have the whole thing. But since I worked so hard in making these, I think I deserve a bite. Don't you? My camera person is saying no. But here goes. Oh my God. No. I want to see. I want to show you what they look like inside. Because if you haven't ever made them, look at how messy this gets. But you have, it's so soft inside. I don't even know how to show you. Let me break one open because I really want to show you how soft they are. Okay. Do you see this? I mean, see how soft they are? So these are not like cake donuts. They're not like yeast donuts. I don't know if it would be fair to compare them with Krispy Kreme donuts. But I feel like they're soft like Krispy Kreme, but they're not like, they melt in my mouth. So you guys will have to give them a try, and you guys will have to tell me what you guys think. But I think they're awesome. I think they're really, really fun to make. Really fun to make. I'd make this again in a heartbeat. They were just so fun to do. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.